So today we are doing product research. If you are into dropshipping or you want to be into dropshipping and you don't know what to sell, this is where you start. Because it all starts with the product. You get this right, everything's a lot easier. So today I'm going to go through my software that helps me find winning products, and we're going to find them together. We're going to be streaming to all of my students over at the Freedom Club, which is an awesome place for you to learn dropshipping. Links in the description of this video. We're just going to go to title while I get all my students in, so stay tuned. I'll be back. And we are live at the Freedom Club. Welcome to Sunday morning product research with your host, Chris Evers, head of education at the Freedom Club. And I guess you could say primary product research guy. Let me give you guys a, let me first, before we do this, let me just log into YouTube so I can keep up with any of your YouTube comments coming through. Now we might have a few less students today because there's a fair chunk of us without power. Luckily I have power. Luckily. I'll give everyone a few minutes to jump on in. Our live videos. And we'll be getting started in just a minute. All right. Chloe, crazy scenes in Brisbane, flooded in, but you still have power. Well, I'm glad to know that you still have power. It was frightening down here is probably what I would say. It was frightening. Like everything was fine. There's no flooding. There's no damage to any houses or anything. There's one tree over there is a bit sad. But the winds were like howling like a freight train. But we're all good. We're all safe. We're all here. Now, let's go find some products. Man, this is pretty uplifting music. I know you can't hear it over at the Freedom Club, but I'm liking this one. This is going in my liked list. Where is it? If you watch over on YouTube, you get to hear the music. How do I like this track? Like. Okay. Enough of that. Here is the link to my products. Well, my product sheet. And I'll pop this over on YouTube as well in the chat. If you are watching on YouTube and you can't see the chat because you're watching later, it's in the description of the video, along with a lot of other handy links. From the description of the video, you can access the product database that I just gave you. You can also access a link that will bring you to an app that you can install to get access to my supplier. And my supplier and I, we've done over 10 million in sales. And he's supported me through that. So if you're after a decent supplier who has done the hard yards and knows what it's all about and has certainly supplied me with enough products to get me over that $10 million mark, yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy for that. All right, get started just a minute. Okay, Chloe, you have a question that can be answered anytime. Finding it difficult with eBay suppliers versus competition pages. Most of the time eBay display pictures look like a lower quality product. Do lots of complaints come through if they receive a cheap version? Absolutely. Do I recommend purchasing a product before launching it? I do recommend that, yes. It's not essential. And look, you can get away with it for a little while. Look, here's the thing. Most of these products, well, if you're watching products that I find, they're either going to work really, really well or not at all. And you'll know pretty quickly if they don't work, but we still like to do a bit of a test first. When I say not at all, most of the products that I find are going to be from a dropshipper, like you or me, who is doing really well. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for other dropshippers who are doing really well. We're trying to avoid brands that have big budgets. By big budgets, I mean lots of investors, where they can run ads because they have some sort of like real brick and mortar store. They can run ads at a loss because the brick and mortar will make up for that. We're trying to avoid those types of stores because they run on a different business model to us. For us, we got to be profitable on the ad. They don't have to be profitable on the ad to make money. They give their marketing department, say, $1 million a year or whatever number it is, and they're like, go spend that. That's your marketing budget. They don't really care too much if that $1 million brings in the bacon, because they have other means of getting the revenue in as well. So we try and avoid products like that, but we don't know for sure until we test them. So what we like to do is we like to just test with what we can find on eBay first. And if it works in the first few days, if we're getting sales, you've got something to send your customers, it's not the end game. Well, this is what I do personally. This isn't freedom formula. What do I call this? Freedom formula type of advice here. This is just how I do it. So, we find a product on eBay that we can sell, and if it does well, then I'll actually be like, okay, this is doing well. Now it's time to work on my ads and really make them shine, and probably find a better supplier. For me, I always go with my Chinese supplier, and sometimes we'll go with the first product that they find. Sometimes we'll go to market and try and find a better version of it. Through feedback and through reading my customers' responses and reviews, I'm able to then really make something amazing, which I've done several times for lots of my businesses. Jennifer, looking for a new product for your store. You can't find anything pain relief related. What products do I think? Well, we do find pain relief products all the time. So keep looking and keep watching. Chloe, what are the key areas to check to see if a dropshipping product? I'll show you some. Well, I can't pinpoint it right now until I'm in the flow. Maybe a period camp relief machine. Well, yes, and maybe. Thing is, there's only one brand that I've seen that's doing well with the period relief belt, and I've had several students try and replicate, and they weren't successful. So I think to have that kind of product, you need to probably be a little bit seasoned. I think you need to understand the key aspects of building trust in your brand, because the competition is really, really good at it. And I've only ever seen one other website selling that thing really well. So yes, if you put it through as a product that you want to run, I would certainly approve it. However, I just want you to be mindful that it's not particularly the easiest product to sell. Let's get started. Just a sec. And I'll start sharing my screen if I'm not sharing it already. So just hold on a second. My music stopped. All right, I am sharing my screen over here, so let's get started on. So I'm looking for some products. All right, so first thing we're gonna do. I always use Winning Hunter. This is my preferred tool. First thing we do is we go over here to days running. We're gonna put a minimum of 60 days running. I'm only interested in ads that are 60 days old or older. And I do have to leave about 15 minutes earlier today than usual. So we've got half an hour left. Well, a little bit more than that. But we'll find some products. I'll be looking for pain relief. All right, Winning Hunter, what do we got today? We saw this the other day, actually. Oxybio, is this it? Breathing machine. That's on my list already, actually. So we're looking for problem-solving products. That's the Freedom Formula. Chloe, would I recommend Winning Hunter over other platforms for research purposes? Not necessarily. It's my favorite, but that doesn't mean it's the best or the only. I've only tried a handful of them. Oil, not so much into oil. What I love about Freedom. I love Freedom. What I love about Winning Hunter is you'll see how quickly I get to make it work in my workflow. That's pretty cool. Printique. What do we got here? What's this one? Robo. Pretty cool. Alright, what do we got here? Suction machine. Running in Sweden? Denmark. I should know my flags by now. Let's see how long this ad's been running. Comfort Scandinavia. So these guys are essentially doing what we're doing, but they're doing it for Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. They've got hair straightening. Okay. When's this been running? It's been running February 19th. We'll just, before I pick a product, we'll go see what's been running the longest. $2023, jeez. What are they running since 2023? Sauna. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, so we got, what do you call this, a sauna bag? A hair twirler that looks a little bit like a Dyson. I like this one. Have I seen any baby products, says Melissa. Yeah, I've seen tons. Tons of baby products. And then since September 15, 2023, we've got this skin machine. Yeah, look, this is probably a good product. The Microderma. Going on the sheet. Microderm thing. Now let me go, for those people who are new, let me give you a quick rundown on how this works. Red means avoid. Orange means wait more time and I'll let you know if this is good or not. White is a good product. Green is probably a good easy win, so a good first product. And yellow is, I'm probably going to sell this one too. And to be fair, The microdome thingy? Yeah, I'm probably gonna give that a try myself. Probably. Melissa, any good baby products? Yeah, there's like 200 products in my list here. I'm pretty sure there's at least one good baby product. So jump on in. Give it a try. If you find any. And I'll be bound to find more. Bell Body. Running in Germany. Oh yeah. Hair removal. Okay, what I'm liking about this one, we got a stack of really eye-catching ads. I like to see that. Smooth skin formula without razors or waxing. Never shave again down there. Nice. Yep, this is going on the list, boys and girls. Hair remover. And this would also be something I would run, just so you know. Now you won't be able to get something branded like this. That's cool. It doesn't need to be branded to start. Start off with something similar, and if it works, make a branded product. Nice and yellow. All right, moving on. What have we got here? Relaxing mood lighting. I like how they're focused on how shitty the other ones were. Now I'm going to disc-based system. Doesn't move though. Well, actually, I saw this product a couple of years back and I thought I might like to test it. Very good video. For a very cheap ass product, most likely. Let's have a look at the product page. It's neat. $218. It's a $60 product. That's a good product. I'm getting excited about this one. How do I know it's 60? Because I think it's 60 from memory. December 13, 2024. Oh. Yeah, this one's great. This should be a nice, easy one. Cosmo Projector. There was an even more expensive version of this that I was thinking about selling. I even have, or I already have the URL. You purchased one for 152, right? So if you purchase it for 152, you could probably get it for 50 bucks. I already have the URL called Astro Destinations. I was thinking ahead. I've got many URLs. The same thing that plays white music? Cool. See, this product here is cool.
Real dog owners don't skip walks in the freezing rain. We just gear up properly. These true tailor trousers have completely changed my winter walk routine. The Canadian fleece lining keeps you properly warm for those practical walks.
I guess there's... The only thing about this is in Australia, it's going to be very seasonal. It's a pretty good product. Like, you're probably going to do well in winter. It's just only in winter. So I'm going to skip that one. Okay. A bottle warmer. That's interesting. It's interesting because I've had students try this and fail. So I don't think this is an easy one. All right, we've had ads running since December 2024. And before. Wow. Running in Europe, Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Czech, Estonia, France, Germany, Hungary, Italy. So this is pretty good. It might not be something that we can easily run in Australia. That's the only thing. It's interesting that they're running that in English for all of these advertisers. All right, I'm going to pop it up there. But it's not going to be necessarily green. Baby products aren't my favorite products in Australia, and I'll tell you why. Bottle warmer. Tell you why in a second, hold on. When you think about it, the amount of people... Oh, AJ, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. The amount of people buying this type of baby product in Australia is quite small. And if you think about it, parents of a certain age who have babies only for a certain amount of time will be buying this. And a lot of them will be buying things or be given things from their baby showers. Now, that could be a big assumption on my part. I've just found when we're trying to do baby products just targeting Australia, it can be tricky. You're going to have to come across as very, very trustworthy. So for your first product, I don't know if I would recommend it, but if you're adamant that you want to test out baby products, I could be very, very wrong. So, you know, go for it, test it out. All we can really do is test products and test our assumptions, and my assumption could be wrong. But that could be why this is working at a larger European market where they're targeting a lot of European countries. Jackson, is reach an important number to consider when looking at ads? Not really. Reach just means how many people have seen the ad, really. The most important numbers are your click-through ratio, your cost per click, your CPM, and of course your conversion rate and your cost per purchase.
I've always worn weird orthopedic shoes. They're shoes. Your feet are wonders of engineering. Each with 26
Ooh, pure step.
muscles, tendons, and ligaments. So why?
Fifth of March, 28th of Feb, 26th of Feb, 27th of January. Now, we did have a student who tried to sell some orthopedic shoes, and she had problems with the sizing. So if you do shoes, we're going to have to come up with some kind of strategy to help with sizing. But these guys are doing it, and they're winning. And their website is pretty atrocious color-wise, but no, it's pretty good. Other than colors, which is subjective, I guess. Orthopedic shoes, good for pain relief. Chloe, you posted a question in the product research page. You wanted to get my opinion on a complementary product. You have a main product that you have proposed and 2 of your complementary products. One of the complementary products is also a high ticket item that isn't really considered cheap, but it's in line with the main product and that makes sense. Yeah, just show me what you're thinking. Jennifer, that was you and they said they weren't comfortable. Maybe it's worth testing a few different, well, this is a different type of shoe too, but testing a few different shoes yourself. How many people said they weren't comfortable? That's interesting.
Hai visto il tuo telefono senza graffi o crepe? Le pellicole in ceramica peggiorano la qualità dell'immagine, meglio buttarle via. Le pellicole in idrogel, tanto vale usare la pellicola
Did you know that your nail salon is overcharging you? If you want to get professional nails on a budget from home, then you need this at-home nail kit from Sassy Saints.
Sassy Saints.
Salon until I realized it was totally
Third product is an eye mask for after they use the mask. Yeah, that's cool. 3 out of 3 sales you had. That's no good.
Sounds too good to be true, right? I thought the exact same, but look at my nails. So basically how it works is you prep your nails, apply the base coat, dip your finger in the powder, you activate it, and you top it for that nice glossy finish, and that's it. Personally, I've never been great at doing my own nails, but this different system made it so easy, and the instructions made it a breeze. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
What's my opinion on toddler products? They're fine. Struggling to get sales for a toilet training seat. Looking into creative for your analytics. We'd have to have a look. Like, look at your competition, Tracy. Is the competition thriving? Is there enough room in the market, do you think, based on how many ads and how long they've been running ads, for you to go and take a slice of that market? If the competition are doing well and they've had ads running for a long time, really try and be as realistic with yourself as possible. How good were your ads compared to theirs? How good was your landing page compared to theirs? How clear is your message? How clear is your offer? Nails. Nail kits. If the competition's making money and you have a clear offer, I mean, look at this one, for example. This is the perfect landing page image. Voted #1 dip powder kit. So you got trust, free primer and critical oil, 3 free colors. They're doing the arrow thing that I teach you guys to showcase the best features of your product in the first image that you see. No UV lamp needed, simple and easy to remove, works on natural nails and extensions, chip-free nails for 3 weeks. Perfect. Order by March 9th to receive 3. Oh, that is a phenomenal idea. Hold on, I need to take a screenshot. That's going in my tank. That's going in my SWAT file. I just want to show my team. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I could probably code that up too. So that's probably a little bit of JavaScript that's running here, grabbing the date for today or tomorrow and saying, hey, you ordered by today or tomorrow, we're going to give you a free gift. I love that. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Okay. I like this. Choose your colors first. Wow, these guys have gone to a lot of trouble to make... Oh, that's fantastic. They've really, really nailed this. Okay, moving along. Okay, let's look at this. Scrub. What the hell was that? So these guys were using a really annoying technique that I can't stand, where they grab your attention with something visual and then show you something really boring. We're talking about dryer sheets. Let's go see how they're doing. It's not a good sign when you have to like convince people to watch your video with something weird like that. Alright, we've got December 29th. Okay, they've been running these ads for a while. Could this work in Australia? I mean, you would have to make sure that you found a good package that was eco-friendly. I don't know. It's probably worth a test though. Detergent patches. All right. Lighting, still got their Black Friday sales ads up. Come on, guys. Come on. Color changing foundation. Reason I've skipped through that one, I'm not sure about like serums, face scrubs. We're not going to know what's in the product necessarily. And I worry if I was to sell something like that, if it's too harsh on people's skin and they have a breakout or something or damage their skin. I don't want to do that personally. Dog beds, we found these the other day. More of these shoes. Oh, and Jennifer, we're talking about, it was Pain-Free Aussies was where we got the idea for those shoes, right? Pain-Free Aussies, yeah? So let me know if you're still on the call. I hear Link. Struggling with bunions causing your unbearable discomfort? Man, we've got 20 seconds in, we've still got no idea what the product is. What in the hell is this? There are a lot of websites. Yeah, I think... Oh, that looks painful. I think what they're doing with Pain-Free Aussies is I think they're using cost caps. They got a lot of different products. And they're not scaling any of them. They're just selling a lot of different ones by using cost caps. Man, that thing looks painful. But you know what? Let's check it out. Let's see how their ads are doing. Now the thing with cost caps is they work okay. They keep your cost per click down, meaning you're going to get lots of cheaper traffic, but you're not going to be out of scale. So I think what they're doing, well, cost caps is when you set up your ads, you can say to Facebook, I want you to get me a purchase in under $20. And after it finishes learning, it will bring you in purchases for a cheaper price, but it won't spend all your budget. You might say to Facebook, here's the $300 budget. I want costs for about $20 per purchase. It will try its best to give you those, but of that $300 budget, it might only spend 20 or 30 bucks a day. And that's where I think brands like, and this is just my theory, brands like Pain-Free Aussies, they've got a lot of products that work, but they can't scale. So what they do is they scale with products instead of scaling with ad spend. To me, that's the opposite of what I want to do. That's the opposite of what we teach at Freedom Club. We're looking for those products we can scale so that we can make an easy amount of money in a month. So these ones have been running for a while. I'm going to put them up. That's interesting. I don't know what we call it, like a foot brace, I guess. The profit margin was quite good on the Ortho shoes. Yeah, it was quite good, but the cost per purchase for Jennifer was really high. Could it work? Oh, this is already on my list, guys. Oh no, that's not. No, it's not. Oh yeah, they are. They are on my. That's on my list. What? Really? Kegel exercises. I mean, you can certainly sell this. You certainly can. I just don't know if this is going to get my YouTube banned. You know what I like about this? I mean, it's probably kind of true, and it's not a pill. Okay, this is going on my list. I've been thinking for a while now of starting a men's brand. Eagle exercise, and this would probably be one thing that goes on it if I was to do that. I love how they've got a unique product here with a unique twist. I'm putting this gold. I would definitely give that a try. Timber Sonic. Transform your lip peels. Wouldn't that be painful, or is it just me? Anyway, this is cool. Timber Sonic. Lip peels? Yeah, that's going green. Whoa. Hold up, Chris. Hold up. Let's check the ads first. Got a bit too ahead of myself. Oh yeah, this is definitely going green. This is an easy one. Very easy product to sell. Lip peel. Oops. Wrong tab. Here we go. And they're viral? Yeah, cool. You know what? It's going green. It's going yellow. And it's going so yellow. I'm gonna give it to my team right now. Hold on a second. $3 on eBay to buy? Yeah. I'll probably have them up on my website in a couple of days. We're about to launch a product from my last stream tomorrow, actually. Is that Candy for Scale? Yeah, Candy for Scale. These guys are pretty good. I'm going to show you this one, and this isn't a product that we're going to be selling. Thanks, Damon. Candy for Scale. these guys make pretty good ads. I've actually used these before. They were reasonably good. It's another thing where, like, because I always tell you guys to use Creative OS if you're looking for ways to If you're looking for ways to make great ads, Creative OS is a great website to do it. Sign up. It's like, 50 to 100 bucks a month depending on your plan. You literally take these templates into Canva and put your product in and change the text, and you're done. Highly recommend that too. So Creative OS. I'll pop this in the chat if you want. Candy for Scale. I'm going to pop these guys in the chat too. These guys are not a service, so you just get the pack and it's yours for life. You don't have to keep paying the month to do it. I've used them. They're fairly good. If you're struggling with creativeness like I do and you want great looking ads, go for it. Go for it. But look guys, I've got to cut this one off a bit short. I need to go and hire a car. So they close at 12. It's 11:45. I've got to get a move on. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. Oh, 18. You just found my channel. You have a budget of 1500. Do I think it's possible to make it work? 100% yeah. Go for it, my friend. Spent 200 on ads without 2 products without any sales? Well, then you're doing something wrong. If you spent 200 bucks on ads with 2 products and you're not getting sales, you've tried the ergonomic pillow and the red light mask. Well, ergonomic pillow, you need to have a lot of trust to make that work. It's not a good starting product. Oh, bro doesn't read chat. I do read chat. I do. All the time. All the time. Chris, are you testing any products except Lux Living? At the moment, I'm not. I know. I mean, I've got my base websites where I'm not testing, but I don't have Lush Living is just where I'm testing my products at the moment. I have another store up and coming that will be arriving soon. We are just finished. Well, not even finished yet. We're going to get started shortly, and we have plans to move into. I know it's not the freedom way of things, but we have plans to move into fashion soon, which is not something I'll be showing you guys because that's not part of the freedom formula at all, but that is my plan. And when I say fashion, we're not moving into wild fashions or anything. We're looking to build. I'll show you guys what I'm looking to build, just by the by. I think it's this one. I'm looking to build something like this, just to see if I can. Something that sells really nice basics. I'm not sure if it's going to work out, but when I found this brand, I love their products. And with the right supplier, which wouldn't be the current Freedom supplier, it'd be someone new. With the right supplier, we might be able to do something with this, but I don't know if it's going to be successful. It's just something that my business partner and I want to try. We've never done fashion before. We've never done clothes before. We know it's going to be a bit of a headache. And the thing is, we've just got friends who are doing really well with it. So perhaps we want to give it a try. But no, Lush Living is currently my test bed. When we find something that works from Lush Living, really, like we've found a product that works, but it's kind of died off now. And now I'm struggling to sell it, but then we've got another one that's in there that's actually starting to pick up. So we may go and make a singular store for that product, but no, we're still using Lush Living for a bit of a test bed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Chloe, would this be more in line with finding a manufacturer? That's exactly right, Chloe. We would be finding a manufacturer, finding a manufacturer who can make the clothes for us in the sizes in the way that we want, targeting only Australian sizes, maybe US sizes, but it'll be like not Chinese sizes. And I don't know how we'll go about distribution. That's a whole other problem. But I'm willing to learn the problems, because obviously, fashion stores do work. It's just fashion stores are not good for your first store or your second store, maybe not even your third store. But you know what? We're gonna give it a try. All right, ladies and gents. I have got to go. A lot of loss along the way to get to a positive 100%. 100%. So that's why it's a good idea if you wanted to do something like that, that you get into, like, you have income coming in and you have a good store that's making you money and you don't have to worry about it. All right, guys, I shall speak to you all on Tuesday for my next live. Take care. I'll see you guys all.